Irashaimase!
We are
Cafe Étoile.
I'm Peachy.
I'm Strawberry.
I'm CIX.
And I'm Cyrus.
On today's menu, we're interviewing our resident sweetheart, CIX. Let's get to know a little more about her interests before we get started.
Woo!
All right. Miss Trix, what are your favorite games? Stop laughing.
Well,
serious.
it is very serious. So my favorite games are Animal Crossing New Horizons, Fall Guys, Minecraft, and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm very excited for the second installment, Tears of the Kingdom, coming. So
Oh my God.
excited. Looks so
Don't even talk to
good.
me about that.
Oh my gosh, his hair down, his
Oh my God,
arm.
his arm!
It's crazy.
Oh my God, everything about
I'm
his character
excited.
design is killing. Right, guys?
So cool.
Yeah.
Guys,
Mm-hmm.
I like Minecraft because I also like playing games with friends, and I feel like that's a good game to be able to go off and do your own thing while still coming back to what everyone else has done. Like you can all do your own fun thing, but still have a good time with each other.
Yeah, like the builders and the miners and the wait.
Explorers. And the way that hold on.
The miners and the crafters and
The miners and the crafters. And Miss Six, what are your favorite foods and drinks?
So I really love French toast. It is always on the brain. I don't know why, but it's specifically the IHOP French toast. I don't even know if it's that good, but to me, it's delicious. I really like French toast.
French toast is so good.
Yeah, that one's a banger.
And I like Pocky. I've only ever had the strawberry and chocolate ones. And I have been on the lookout for a mint chocolate one because I love that flavor combo. I do like the colors together, but
Yeah.
Anyway.
yeah, haven't had any luck, sadly. And I like eggs. Just eggs.
Why did you laugh?
Eggs.
Eggs.
That was mean. I'm sorry.
Eggs.
And I like chalky milk. I haven't had it in a while though.
Do you use cow milk?
Yes.
Okay.
What was that question?
I was curious. It says a lot about a person depending on what kind of milk they use for their chalky milk.
Oh.
So what did you just learn about Six?
I'm not telling.
Oh. Damn.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Wow.
Anyway, moving
And
on.
now I have to be self-conscious.
What kind of music do you like, Six?
So I like city pop a lot. I play a lot of Japanese city pop playlists while I'm drawing. It really inspires me and it's super groovy and it makes me happy. And for people, like artists, musicians that I like The Midnight. They do kind of like 80s sounding kind of synthwave music. I really like that. I don't know. I think I really like Jason, the song from them. It's really I like singing along to it. And I like the artist Ginger Root. They also do like 80s sounding music. I realize this. I like a retro sound, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you're going to listen to the songs, I would recommend watching the music videos on YouTube as well. They're really silly and fun, and I like them. It's part of the reason why I like them.
That is.
I just have fun with it.
I'll take that as another sign to get into them.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
They're so good. I have a song on here as well. It's called I'm So by Miyavi. I don't know how to say it, but they worked on the Arcane soundtrack. So
Oh,
this song might sound not familiar, but it'll have a familiar feel to it. So yeah, those are my favorite musics.
Tell us about your favorite movies or else.
I don't know if I should say it again. Well, my favorite movies are Matilda. It's just a really good comfort movie for me. I used to watch it a lot as a child, so it's on my favorites. Actually, a lot of these things I just randomly go back to. There's not really a pattern, just I fixated on them, I guess. I also like Ratatouille. It's another comfort movie. So good. I'm sorry, Cyrus.
like
I also like Howl's Moving Castle. I think no, it wasn't my first Studio Ghibli movie actually. I think Arrietty was, which is also a good movie.
Really
I
good
love that
movies.
one.
Secret World of Rarity is good.
But I just liked Howl's Moving Castle because I felt like the message that I got from it was nice. So yeah, and the scenery and stuff is very pretty. And I also like Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
fun
yeah.
and colorful movie.
Yes.
Such a good movie.
Alrighty, Six. How about you tell us about your favorite shows?
Oh, I love being Puppy Cat, and I don't know what it is. I just really love the colors, and I really relate to the characters, and it's another comfort show kind of thing for me. I watched it in like I think it was 2013, 2014, like the pilot that came out. And I fell in love with it, and then I tried to keep up with the episodes that they came out with a couple years later. And recently, they had a Netflix debut, I guess, with the air quote second season of Being Puppy Cat. And it's so beautifully animated, and I love it. The only thing is that it brings up a lot of questions about what's gonna happen next, what is even going on in the story. But I think what really made me fall in love with it was before we got the second season, a lot of people were theorizing about the characters and what the plot could be. And I think I just really loved that community, I guess, where the theories that people had, they would make sense, no matter how random the show was. It you could like connect it back to something else in the episode, and it would still make sense, and nothing was too far fetched. I really like that.
Yeah. That part of a fandom is always really fun. Like when something
Mhm.
is still coming out and people are and like every time more stuff releases, everyone like scrambles online to be like, here's what I think about this new episode. It's such a
Yeah.
fun part of like I don't know. It's such a fun part of feeling like you're all watching it together.
Yeah, exactly. If you are going to watch it, then I prefer or recommend that you go watch the YouTube series, which is like about an hour and 30 minutes long. They're not very long episodes, but I'd recommend to watch that before you get into the new season on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it just makes more sense. I also like Mob Psycho 100, and so far, the recent episode, really had to hold back tears.
From season 3.
Oh man, yeah, season 3.
Oh, I still need to watch it.
I don't know how much I can say, but dimple. Anyway, I think that's all I need to say. I love Gravity Falls. I recently rewatched it. When I watched it, I think I had seen the full first season already because everything was familiar. Like I had already seen it, but season 2 was what was new. I guess I just stopped after season 1. Yeah, I really like Gravity Falls. Dipper and Mabel, the last few episodes really connected to me because I'm very close with my sibling. So,
Me too.
yeah, it really hit home. And I also like Arcane.
Yeah.
So
Yay.
good.
So
Yeah.
freaking good.
It's so amazing to look at as well. Like you can tell everyone working on it was just having fun, I guess, and really putting their heart into it. It's amazing. I like it. So yeah, those are my favorites. Let me know if you hated anything. I won't read it.
That really got me. I was not expecting you to say that.
Anyway, we should probably move on to the questions.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to
Question
be
4.
interviewed?
I think I am.
What are some of your biggest art inspirations?
So I have a lot of inspirations. My friends, obviously. I love the work everyone that I am friends with puts out. It's just I love your guys' work, okay?
Aw.
But for other inspirations, I don't know how else to put it, but I really like this artist called Fiune. I've been following them
Yes.
for so long. They were actually one of my first internet experiences. Like it was when I first made my CIX account. I was first watching Twitch streams and they were the first stream that I watched. So I've been following them for a while, and before back in the day they had like a very elegant style. It was very reminiscent of like Final Fantasy character design. It was more painterly, and nowadays they have developed a style of more like retro anime kind of style. I love the composition and their proportions and just how they draw hair.
Yeah.
It's so inspiring to me. And another one is a user called Cookie Hannah. She streams on Twitch, so I get to see her process a lot. And it really helped me to become more confident in my art, because she would give this advice to have cleaner line work, to do long fast strokes, and I started doing that, and my art honestly got way better. I felt way better about using my drawing tablet because at the time I had only done like a few digital pieces, and I was using a program that I wasn't really comfortable with. Yeah, with my my old art, the lines felt shaky and unconfident, so I wasn't really motivated to continue digital art. And then I watched a stream of Cookie Hannah where she gave that advice, and it changed my whole career. I don't
Yay!
do traditional anymore.
Dang.
Yeah, same.
I was fully converted. But yeah, I just really love their style. They have very anime, very saturated art style, and I really like that. It's really pretty. And I also like a webtoon creator. She recently got or made a physical copy of their webtoon, which is Hooky. The author is Miriam Bonister, I think.
Oh, I
Bonister.
feel like I followed them.
Yeah, they I just really like their art, and the story of Hooky I just really love, so I had to get a physical copy. Um, and I really love what they do with the color black, because it's really hard to work with it if you're using it as a color in a piece, like without making it just look like a blob on your page, right?
Yeah.
But they really know how to shape the black color to make it actually look like something instead of just a blob. Yeah, those are my art inspirations.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Nice, nice.
That's cool. So, what is something that you'd like to improve on?
So I agree with Cyrus and Peachy where I should really focus on like perspective and especially composition. I feel like I'm really lacking in that department. And I should experiment more with compositions and stuff. But I would also like to work on different body types. The artist that I mentioned a little bit ago, Cookie Hannah, she does different body types, and like she can draw chub nicely, and it looks like her style. It doesn't look like it's out of place or anything. So I really want to work on trying to do different body types, because I have a few characters with kind of the same body type, and I made a new one recently that is still skinny. It just, she has more curves to her, like her
Yeah.
her her boobs.
Six.
Her bust area is bigger.
Uh-huh.
And she has bigger thighs and stuff, but she's still on the skinny side. And I feel like it's not going to be the full extent of me experimenting with different body types. Like obviously that isn't just the one true body, you know. But I think that's a good step in the direction to where I want to go. Yeah, it's a little intimidating, but I'll probably do some studies on my own, just not post anything. Make sure I really understand. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I like to work on body types, and I'd also like to improve on becoming more original with fan art and stuff. Like, I love seeing fan art of characters and then seeing headcanons that the artist put on the character. Like, it's just so fun to see what their thought process is on what they think the character would do or wear or something like that. But I feel like I'm so loyal to the source material, and I guess it could be fun to see another artist's style, like take on a character that's in a very specific kind of art style, but I just think it's more fun to also put some originality in the design as well.
It's so I love watching artists like make their favorite character into their OC pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool to see, and I want to be able to do that, but every time I draw fan art, I'm like, if I do any changes that I think would suit the character, I feel like it won't look like the character, so I'll just stick to the original design.
So, what are your goals for this channel and our YouTube group as a whole?
So my goals are pretty much the same as the other two, where we create a nice, welcoming community. I agree with Peachy in the fact that I want to create a safe space for groups who can't really find that anywhere else. So I really hope that any POC or queer individuals can come across our channel and find comfort in what we make. So yeah, I'd really like that kind of happy, welcoming community.
What are your favorite types of videos to watch on YouTube, and or who are your favorite YouTubers?
So I like to watch a lot of different kinds of content, from gaming to fashion, and I like watching speed paints, usually with a voiceover, but music is also fine for me, as long as I can see in another tab that they are drawing, because then it feels like I'm drawing with someone. So
Aw.
I like speed paints for that reason. Yeah. um, I like fashion videos. I like getting inspiration for what I could wear, what kind of clothes that I could buy to fit a certain style that I like. As far as YouTubers, I really like Bailey J. Her content is chill and cozy. Well, maybe not exactly cozy, but like you get taken along with her on her journey of having an art shop, and getting your own merchandise and stuff like that. And I just really love seeing that process. And she shares little bits of her life as well. And she's so well spoken, and I love her personality. I really love watching her content. And every time a new vlog goes up, um, I get so excited, and it feels like I'm getting ready for a movie. Like I get the popcorn, I get
Aw.
the blanket.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The ultimate experience.
hmm Exactly. I also like Froggy Crossing. She makes
love
Animal
Froggy
Crossing content.
Crossing.
Yeah, oh my god. Her content's so cozy. That's an actual cozy channel. um and she usually makes Animal Crossing content, but I also really love her vlogs. They're so it feels like she's like I'm actually with her and I'm actually on an adventure with a friend to go thrifting or something. And her Animal Crossing videos, they really inspire me to play New Horizons because sometimes I just don't have inspiration of how to decorate my island. And she has like let's plays and decorating videos, and it really helps me to get back in the swing of things in New Horizons.
Miss Sixatrix,
Yes.
what would you describe your artistic style as?
Um, so I haven't really gotten any comments on my style as far as what it looks like to someone. I just see comments of people saying, I like your style, and I say thank you, of course. Um, I just don't have anything that Peachy and Cyrus have. Um, so I had to really look into my art and figure out how to describe it. I say I don't know if I'm on the brink of an anime style or if it is, but I feel like my proportions are more realistic. I still like big eyes and a bit of detail in them, um, but it's not like overly anime. Nothing that would look like something from a show, but it also feels generic at the same time. Avatar, brink of anime kind of style.
Is it my turn? No, I just said that one.
Oh wait, no, I think it's my turn.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. It
Hey,
was
CIX?
me.
Yeah?
What was the hardest / worst experience you had working on a piece?
Oh my god. Don't even. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa. Oh.
No.
Thought you
I
were actually
haven't
about
had. No. I don't have any tea for that. Fortunately.
Honestly, yeah.
I don't have a worse experience, just a hard one where I had to really get over an obstacle. I had a commission where the character was in full armor and I had to draw or render metal,
Oh, no.
and I
Oh,
had never done that.
oh my
And
god.
so I really had to learn how to do that. Yeah, I really liked it. I liked how it turned out. And I'm glad that they liked it too. They tipped me immensely. I was like,
Whoa.
"No way."
Oh, man, that's
Nice.
epic.
I know.
You deserve a...
Was there ever a piece of media that heavily shifted your understanding of art?
Not a piece of media, more like just a person. And he is Mr. Bob Ross. Wow.
Oh
Yay!
my god.
Wait, who's that?
Huh?
Shut up.
I watched him a lot as a kid whenever he would be on TV. My dad would call me into the room and say, Bob Ross is on. I'd
Oh.
just run in happily.
Aw.
This is so cute.
Ever.
He did a lot of things that didn't make sense in the beginning, but he really showed me that you have to trust the process in art, because he would just like do random brushstrokes and then suddenly it's a mountain or a tree or something, and I really admired how he was able to figure out a certain technique to get a look in his paintings. It showed me that there's a different way. There are many different ways of going about art and getting a final result.
Was there ever a specific moment where you felt a big turning point in your art?
Honestly, I have a couple of pieces where I felt a turning point in my art. But I think one that stands out to me is my Starry Peach art. I drew Princess Peach in like a galaxy themed background and dress. Up until then, I was doing pretty simple pieces. I didn't really put a lot of detail, and even in the drawing, it's not much, but for me, it was a lot. And now little details are like something that makes me excited to continue a piece. So,
Yeah. is there a style of art that you'd like to try out someday?
Yes. I really love pixel art.
Oh yeah.
I'd really, really love to try it. Mostly, not really like sprites for a game or like video game backgrounds or something like that. More like illustrated pieces, but in a pixel art style. So,
I feel like your art would
um,
translate so well to pixel art.
woo.
Yeah.
I'd love to try it, see how it goes, but it's also very intimidating.
If you could do official art for a game, what kind of game would you want to draw for?
So I mentioned earlier that I would probably want to draw for, yeah, a dating sim. I also have rhythm games here, like just one where you have an anime girl dancing and you have to press the screen to help her dance on beat.
Oh my gosh.
I just feel like those kinds of games usually have a lot of fun designs and nice colors. Um, but I'd rather do like portraits instead of like concept art because I don't think I'm very good at designing.
Okay, and now on to our last set of questions. 6, what is a trait about your art that you think is unique to your style but you feel goes unnoticed?
So I don't think it's unique to well, I don't think it's very unique, but I add this blue kind of backlight to my pieces. I just feel that it gives my art a bit of depth. Um, it does what a white line would do if you were to just like emphasize a certain part of the piece with a white line. I feel like
Oh.
the blue light is what I like to do.
What are your favorite things about one of your favorite games?
So one of my favorite games is Explorers of Time, which I realized I didn't put on my list. It's a
Oh.
Pokemon
Uh-oh.
game. It's
Oh.
okay. I guess I just wasn't thinking about it when I was making it, but I really like it for its pixel art, and I like the colors in it. I guess colors are a really big thing to me. The saturation in it is very nostalgic to me, and I hoped to make a piece that is reminiscent of it. Like I've made some concept sketches with that kind of coloring, but I haven't really finished them because they have backgrounds. Wow.
Oh.
So I don't want to finish them. But
Relatable.
but most of all, I really love that there's a story in general in that game. I feel like a lot of games have do have a story, but it's not necessarily very big. Like it's the main focus of a game sometimes is like gameplay or how it looks, maybe. But I really look for a game with a nice story in it. And Mystery Dungeon has that. And fun fact, I have not finished it, so I don't know what the ending is. Because I have to do the final boss, and I keep dying, so I am grinding
Oh man.
Oh my
so that
gosh.
I'm a higher level, I guess. But I don't know if the difficulty scales to your level, and if it does, then I'm
Oh,
doing all that grinding for nothing, I
Oh
guess.
no.
hopefully not.
And I love, love, love the music as well. I listen to the OST a lot when I'm drawing as well.
What's your favorite anime or animated show?
So I talked about this already, but I love being Puppy Cat. Again, the colors. I relate to the characters. It has made me cry multiple times. I just love it so much. And I recommend it to everyone. Unless you're not really a fan of like random things. I feel like it's very random, but sometimes it can connect back to things in previous episodes.
How would you describe your personal fashion style? Also, do you have any favorite clothing items or accessories?
So I like a lot of different styles. I don't know really how to describe it. Maybe like I like delicate or fairy-like clothes. Um, though sometimes I really like bright colors and um, heavy things, I guess, like thicker t-shirts, printed designs, a lot of little details like clips in the hair, like decora. Um, but I think I gravitate more towards like cottagecore, Mori K kind of styles, just like super natural and fairy like. But I don't know how to pair it with the kind of shoes that I like because I really, really love platforms. And I feel
Yeah.
like those are too clunky for a fairy kind of vibe. I mean, I guess I could get like white shoes or like pink or something. I just don't want to get them dirty. But yeah, I really love platforms. Big ol' stompers.
Yes, big
Yes.
old
So good.
stomper gang.
Yeah. I also like Mary Jane shoes, which I guess could work better with what I like. And my favorite clothing item is this cardigan that I have. It's like a lavender, a light purple kind of thing. You guys have seen it. It's
Yeah.
I love that cardigan so much.
CIX, what subjects or themes inspire you most when you're creating?
Well, strawberry. I like little details. So anything really can inspire me. Um, it just kind of hits me randomly. I was one time looking at a Pinterest tutorial of like how to draw ruffles or something, or how to draw a dress, maybe. And nothing on the page specifically about the topic that was being talked about inspired me. It was like a line of action in one of the examples that I was like, I gotta do that. um, just like a very specific line in the drawing. I was like, dang, I need to incorporate that into my art. So it was. I think it's silly how I get inspired because sometimes it can be colors again, but like just out in the wild. Maybe the grass is a certain color, but it looks cool with leaves on it. um, or maybe a print on a dress or something, or how a cloth folds might inspire me. Yeah, just like little things like that. Also, as I said earlier, details where the decoration could like really inspire me to keep adding stuff and make it look nicer and help me to continue the process. Also, I really love seeing little character, big weapon. That is a good character
Yes.
design. And definitely inspires me.
Thank you for letting us get to know you a little bit better, Six.
Yeah, thanks for asking all these questions. I'm glad I could provide information about me.
We will be stealing your identity.
Oh, that's good.
Ah,
That's why I agreed to this interview, so that you could.
Aw, well, thank you.
very
Yeah, no
considerate.
problem.
Anyway, Six, while you can still call yourself that, do you have any closing thoughts?
Thanks for watching. I hope you were able to relate to anything. Let me know if you also like being Puppy Cat 1,000 times, like infinite. Yeah, it was fun answering these questions. I don't usually get to talk about myself, and I feel like when I do, I don't have a way to explain myself. I'm
Yeah,
glad I could provide this information to you.
it was a really good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you again, Six. And I hope you guys enjoyed her part of our group drawing here. We are 3/4 of the way through, so that's pretty epic.
Woo! Yeah.
And last up will be Strawberry, and also the big
Woo!
reveal
Let's
of our
go!
group drawing.
Epic.
And we really hope you guys like it because we've been putting a lot of work and time into it.
Yeah.
So thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment about what you thought of the video, what you thought about what Six said, about her interests and all that. And also make sure to check out the links to Cafe Etoile and everybody else's socials in the description. And feel free to join our Discord while you're at it too, because we do a lot of fun things there.
Yeah.
Thanks again,
Love you
and
guys.
come
Be
back
nice.
soon.